Hello guys, this is Nathaniel Clay from Just Press Play, and today I want to talk about something that's crazy in my opinion. It's extremely crazy because you wouldn't think with, the Switch being out for so long after so many months, people are still going after it because it's such a hot product. Now in Japan, however, the lines for the Nintendo Switch are still going as if, the thing is launching. First launch day consoles are actually coming out and being put on shelves. Now, I'm getting this off a Kotaku article, and, so far, I have mixed bags on Kotaku, but this is a very interesting article. I'm not going to deny they don't have, interesting articles, but, man, they're talking about how, like, the lines are out of control at this point. And it's insane to see that, you have people waiting in line for a console that's in limited demand, number one. Like, I'm completely surprised. You have a console that's in extremely limited demand, and this is technically what people have to go through to even get it, overseas in the homeland of Nintendo, which is very surprising, by the way. Very, very surprising. Now, if I scroll down a little bit, they have something where it's like, where it shows how many consoles they have, and I guess you get like an ID tag you pull off and or you probably get one beforehand of whatever Nintendo Switch that you ordered. But at the same time, it's interesting because this store, I hope Yodibashi or something like that, Yodibashi Camera, it's a store that technically I guess sells a bunch of electronics or different kind of goods. They only had 250 of these things in stock, so I guess this chart is representing around 250 units of what's available at the store. However, as people are posting on Twitter and stuff like that, these lines are insanely long. They're not normal capacity. They're bulky, chunky lines. They're extremely, extremely long. This is unbelievable as well, though. This is probably one that really caught my attention. This right here. This how long, if you want to just get a perspective, this is someone's Google Maps screenshot. Of course, it's all in Japanese, but it's showing the loop going around to, the outlet of where you would buy a Nintendo Switch console. And what's so tremendous about this is that it's not just one or two blocks. It's like almost an entire community area, and that's very, very huge. This is unbelievable. This is really unbelievable. People still have to go through this to get this console. Very unbelievable. Yeah, a lot of people are taking snapshots of how long it fucking takes. This is unbelievable. And these lines are massive, as you can see in the video. They're chunky. I've never seen a chunky line for a console, but this thing is in a lot of high demand. So this gives you guys just as much of a picture of how much the Switch is in high demand and how much money Nintendo can make if they can actually fix the supply issue with the Nintendo Switch in the US, Japan, and many other regions. This definitely shows you, how tremendous of an impact it is by fixing this one issue. So Nintendo, if you can fix this one issue, you would have a shit ton of cash right now. Because looking at how outrageously, I see it as a bad thing. I bet this thing causes a lot of issues, a lot of more law enforcement that has to come out and handle these crowds. I bet there's a lot of fights too. I wouldn't doubt if there wasn't any fights for this damn thing. It's a hot item. But at the same time, there's even talking about Osaka's Umeda, which is another store that only 200 Switch consoles. But it looks like there's like 500 fucking people outside. So it's like, are they thinking they're going to get lucky? Is it just friends and family, entire family groups going together? I'm guessing it's entire cliques, people like that, probably make schedules to meet up and thinking that, maybe they'll get a piece of that Switch glory or a switch of, I can't make a good enough pun for it. But as you can see, this is out of control. This is massive amounts of people. I'm matter of this is a video, and let's see, hopefully it doesn't have audio. It does have audio. But This is unbelievable. This is literally unbelievable. And I'm just gonna say it right now. When you have this much demand, Nintendo, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Yeah, Nintendo, fix your shit. That's all I gotta say. This shows people do want your console. I wish I could read that. I'm gonna try to translate that. But these lines are out of control. Jesus, no thank you. Are they actually going to have Switches for all the people who, or do they actually cut the line off after counting people. They probably do, and that's what's gonna really suck. That has to really suck. I'm lucky I got a Switch. I have a day one Switch, and I love it. Has some issues. This is unbelievable. Just for a Nintendo Switch, this is what people have to go through. So, I want to hear your thoughts on this. This is actually very weird. Um, I want to probably get some updates on this. Maybe that's a big maybe. But at the same time, I do think this is very, very interesting to see about the demand of this console, and that's how many people actually want this thing. And what Nintendo could do is just increase the demand, and this issue right here would be fixed. This issue would be resolved. I'll talk to you guys later.